Hello everyone, welcome to Dr. Tomato's DOTA tutorial session 2. Sorry about my last video, it's kind of very random. A lot of my friends claim that it's not really focused on any specific points and the title is kind of misleading. I'll try to improve that in this time, and hopefully you guys can learn more about DOTA than the last video I made. And this game I'm also gonna be doing support, so just like last game, but I'll be more focusing on the early ganks and early movement of supports on the map, and I'll share more of my understanding on the overall situations as I play. So I'll be mostly spending my time on going through what's going through my mind at different stages of the game. And first, so our topic's gonna be on support. Yes. So what makes a hero a good support? Say like very well-known supports like Crystal Maiden, there's Witch Doctor, there's Vengeful Spirit line. They all generally have something in common. There are some exceptions, but you can see that most of them are ranged heroes, and a lot of them are intelligence heroes, and they all have pretty good skills in early game. Say they have really straightforward stun, or they have really nice low skills, or AoE stun or something. Say Lena, say Crystal Maiden, they all have this kind of skills, and as well as this one I'm playing, the Witch Doctor. And then they're not very well. All of the damage mainly comes from their skills, like spell damage, not really from their right clicks. Though in early game stage, right clicks is always important. And then yeah, they're not really item dependent because their right clicks don't hurt that much in late game, so they only need the skills to be cast well. So they probably need something like a blink dagger or something that saves the teammates. So things like that. So it's not very item dependent to play his role in the game. So he can allow his teammates to get more farm than him. And here is me, so Witch Doctor. I upgraded my stunning cask first level, so hopefully that'll help. And on the mini map, you see I've checked out the top because there's an Axe and Batrider, really strong hero in early stages. See, our Luna's already getting pretty low in terms of health, so I just TP top. And here, why I didn't stun the first moment I was there. Because I know that Batrider is probably gonna come back, and hopefully that that stun can stun both of them. He doesn't have Firefly anymore there, so that actually was a good TP, very game-winning TP. I'd call it, because yeah, it just turns over the whole situation on top. So. See, our two heroes, one is Slark, he's just a pure melee hero, and the other one, Luna, with a really short range as well. So that Axe actually can put a lot of pressure on their farm by just, pushing the lane and then cutting the creep lane. But here, if he comes forward, I'm able to, because as a support, I have really high range. I can just do a lot of high right click damage. See, my damage is like 61 plus 14 at the moment. So it's because there's a aura by the Luna's blessing, I think. But normally, see, my damage is 61. Just from that 3 little branches I have there, I'm only level 2. That's really high comparing to most of heroes in this game. I tried to pull here, but I found out there's a ward there. I have the money to buy a sentry, but I know there's other creep camps that I can pull, so I'm not very worried about that. So just continue the topic about the support. I've said what makes a hero a good support. So It either has something that stuns or slows that helps ganking, or it has something that helps saving your teammates. Say things like Omni Knight. So, and what makes a player really good for supporting role? Say, what do you need to possess to be a good support here? So first you have to be very cooperative. Yeah, there it comes. We have another kill. So you have to be very cooperative. So you're willing to buy wars and everything, and sometimes you even need to buy TPs for your carry, just at stages that he needs really core items. So he probably really need that 135 gold for that item, and a lot of times you need a support to have really good map awareness, just like before, like why I said in last video, or you see what I did this game is TPing top, because I know top will be suffering a lot if I wasn't there, and too bad for the Faceless Wars, I wasn't able to do any supporting there. And here I see anti-mage. So yep, I saw anti-mage was be playing very aggressive, so I've actually blinked in here. Very bad maledics by me, so I didn't think I wasn't thinking that my cask would only stun him once there. So that could have been a very good kill here, but I missed it. Not big worry for me, as you can see the anti-mage out of his regen stuff, so out of his consumables, so we were able to get some advantage there already. Because going home in early game, especially for the mid solo hero, is he's gonna waste a lot of experience, but he TP's back, yeah. So for support, you need map awareness, you need be very cooperative, you need to know the other team's skill very well. So, and you need to know your teammate's skill very well, because most of the time you're ganking, you're not by yourself. It's very hard for early game heroes to kill anyone just by his own skills and right clicks. You need to, need some help from the character that's on the lane. That's what I've did in most of the time here. So whether they're just doing right clicks or they're just giving some nukes or some stuns there. See what I've got here, achieved here is like we got 5 kills just from the top lane. So because I know my teammate's skill very well, I know the other team's skills very well. I've been dodging a lot of trying to dodge a lot of the axed I think what is skill called? Sorry, he's counter helix. So, and then I know the Bat Rider has the ability to go. I know the Bat Rider has the ability to go through different landscape. So because it has a Firefly, and very bad on top there actually. Sorry about that. That there's a kill from the axe. I see our Croria is just beautiful. I think my mate bought it for like $100 or something. Just ignore that. So here I go. Probably gonna need more help from me still on the top, because you see the other teams have better early game heroes. Oh yeah, I saw that one using his blink already, because most anti-mage only upgrade 1 level of their blink in early levels. So I'm probably gonna attempt another kill here on the anti-mage. Oh, but too bad is he level 6? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's level 6 already. So he was able to kill our solo hero Warlock, which is kind of have nothing that he can do when anti-mage jumps on him, because he has no stun. Apart from that ulti, I'm not sure if he has it yet. But yep, seeing from that, my Melodic actually did a lot of damage. That's a very good game in early, very good skill in early games. Just amplifies everything, every damage you do. Just knowing that the mechanics about Melodic is that it counts the difference in terms of health instead of the damage done to that hero. So say if you have something like armlet, or if you are alchemist, which has some skills that gives you more health, and if he cast a melodic on you when you activated the extra health, and when it actually takes effect, if you close your armlet or your ulti is gone by that time, you will take a hell lot of damage. So that's actually a really good counter for something like alchemist, which has great health but very dependent on their skills. So sorry about my dodgy English. Yep, so I saw the top lanes pushing in. They might be needing my support on top. Keep in mind that because the position I TP, I was out of their sight, so they probably don't know I'm here yet. So if they're gonna make mistakes from that creep wave, so I'm gonna attempt another kill. And I know that Luna is level 6 because we're in the same voice chat, so I know we have a very good chance of killing those two. But they're playing aggressive, see there? And there I go, a melodic on both of them, and then just pop my ulti, and yep, just 2 ultis killed both of them. It's a very good job by both of us here. So you can see in this game from my early game movement, so I believe for like support like Witch Doctor or Vengeful Spirit, you're not supposed to stay on lane and farm anything, and you're not supposed to stay on lane and get any experience from your carries unless you don't have anywhere to gank. But here apparently I have a lot of chance of ganking, so I pretty much didn't take any experience from the lane or any gold. All my golden experience come from pulling the jungle or coming from ganking. So see, I got 4 kills and 4 assists here already. Whoa, that haste rune, yeah, he might not be able to stop it. I don't know if there's a better chance of saving himself or maybe just getting anti-mage killed if he runs to me, because I do have my heal leveled up and I do have my stun and everything ready here. So, but that doesn't worry me very much, because I can see that the anti-mage isn't really well farmed. He's been dead once, he's been sent home once. He's got 2 kills here, but every time he pays something, so he actually don't have a really good farming rhythm. As we can see from the stats sheet, that he got like 31 last hits, which is not bad at 10 minutes, but not very good for anti-mage either. So he's probably not looking at a very early Battle Fury there. I don't know if he's getting Battle Fury, but yeah. Certainly, because it's very important here. Another thing I want to stress is that whenever the supports gets a chance to stay on lane, and when there's, well, apparently not much that I can do by moving around, you stay on the lane that when the carry is gone, so you get leveled up. Because only by fighting and not getting experience from lane, you'll be suffering a lot from a lower level. Because oh, sorry, the game was paused actually because Batrider DC'd. So here in early levels, you're getting a lot of experience from killing. That's my example here, because I got 4 kills and 4 assists. But say, and also because I killed, say, anti-mage, that was like a solo kill because Warlock already died before I killed anti-mage, so I got the whole experience just by myself. And say if I'm a very low level, see I'm only level 4 here and the other teams are level 6 or 7, it gradually gets harder to gank and support. So I need to sometimes, when getting the chance, at least make myself say level 6 or something that gives you a better position in terms of any fights. And say if you are Earthshaker or if you are Shadow Shaman, if you stay in level 5, it's very embarrassing because you don't have the skill you need to play your full role in the in any team fights or in ganks. So here I got a couple of creeps from the mid lane while Warlock is dead, but that certainly didn't took anything from the team. So here I saw that Anti-Mage has been jumping on the Warlock, another attempt by him, playing very aggressively. Well, I think that's a bit over-aggressive, because he should know now that the Witch Doctor is everywhere around, and I do use a lot of TPs, but probably I don't have TP at the moment. But I'm just calculating how much mana that Warlock has, and how much damage does that Golem does when he drops it, and see whether he should pop his ulti before his mana went below enough. So I'm just saying, mate, don't worry, he won't be able to take you down just with that double damage rune, because he don't have anything that can chase you up like well, continuously giving you damage. So I'll be there in very soon. If he ever blinks, just pop your ulti and we're sure to kill it. And yep, see, I've been checking out the skill here. How much damage does it do? It's 100 damage stun when it drops it, when the person gets stunned, and there's like 75 chaos damage done by the golem. Yep. And from the map we can see that Ursa has been disappearing forever, so that's the only one I'm very uncertain about. I know that the Gyro has been getting some really good results there. He's been killing someone, I believe, Faceless Void, I think, on the bottom lane. So he's putting himself in a really good position in early stage laning. But here I'm in almost a perfect rhythm, as good as you can expect in an early game. So I'm not very worried about those. The only thing I'm worried is the Ursa, because I don't want to see Ursa jumping on me with a BKB up like in say 15 minutes, and then just breaks my rhythm, took my whatever dominating or whatever streak, and then just makes himself fatter. So it'll be better maybe if I put wars up in the jungle now, but since I got a pretty good rhythm, I kind of play a little bit selfish and aiming for maybe higher damage items. That helps me in terms of ganking and helps me in team fights and things. We'll just see from now. Yeah, it takes more than restarting time, so our Slack actually resumed the game. Yeah, see that Anti-Mage actually very vulnerable to our tower, so he's not diving anymore. Yeah. That Fatal Bone actually did a lot of damage there.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I've seen that the Gyro has been in good rhythm, so I decided to come bottom and see if anything can be done to the Gyro and the axe that's switched from the top lane to here. And we see that on the top lane Luna was able to take down the tower. Certainly my help in early game did really good. Well, my early game help did really help him, helped Luna getting his levels and everything.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah, there's nothing much I can do here. I was guessing if they have wars on the bottom river, but there's nothing much I can do here as it's daytime, so I'm just giving up my gank. And in the voice chat here, I actually mentioned Ursa, so that Warlock actually told me if wondering if anyone was jungling here, and then that was just really good mind by the really good timing by the Warlock here. We're able to pick that one up, and he's one click from killing that Roche, so it just becomes ours, and then it just breaks the Ursa's rhythm completely. So that was just magical mind by the Warlock there. So he's also not a support, but in this game he's sort of a carry because he's soloed. He's getting a lot of experience and farm there, but certainly he proved himself very worthy and very deserving that lane, just because that Ursa kill here. So now I feel completely safe here, almost. because we got really good support here. You can see that our lineup's really good. We got good carry, the Slark and Luna, and Faceless Void, and both our supports is getting really good rhythm here. And we have our very core items, say our mana boots and stuff, and I'm approaching 1500, which is which you've rarely seen on a support at this stage. Oh, that Ursa actually got Invis. I didn't know when I was playing, but yeah, I don't think he was able to kill anyone without, yeah, it's just feeding there. I just, you know, Melodic and poke my ulti, and there he goes. And too bad for those who was trying to jump in at the same time. If they don't actually jump in at the same time, we won't be able to kill that axe, because they share a lot of my bouncing cask.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I haven't got any chance to use my heal yet. Yeah, just with my really worthy stuns, we don't really take a lot of damage from these fights. So you can see from this stage, pretty much the game is over, because you can see, though the Gyro has been getting a lot of farm, but seeing from our stats, the Luna and Clark has been standing on top of any from anyone apart from me, and then we just see that Faces Voice was able to kill the anti-mage just by himself. So there's probably well, almost no chance that they can turn it over. So I can just play whatever I want. So you see what I'm planning to get, just a Dagon. Maybe make my 7 kills, make it 10, so make a holy shit here. So yeah, as we have so much advantage, we have more, say, what they call it, a map control. So we actually dare staying on the lane and start pushing just by us too. Yeah, it's just very aggressive. There, I have the heal. I don't worry a lot about my health, and I have the mana boost, so I'm not worried about using my mana for that heal.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Axe reports top is missing.
So this game, you can see a really good example of early game support movement. So you gotta move around, and yeah, because we see, oh yeah, the other team probably gonna jump in here, but I'm not sure. Yep, you see in early games, supports have really high damage in terms of the magical damage, and also from their right clicks. And they're not very item dependent, and if you move it around, you can see there's no way I can get better farmed or better levels from just staying on lane and sharing my carry's experience. So my best option will be moving around here. Oh yeah, he's been seeing 2 there, so just jump back. Lucky he didn't got caught by the axe, and that really worthy support tipping in here. Yeah, just playing aggressive because I'm pretty sure he has his ulti up. As we have, yeah, and there's goes. There I made a little bit of mistake there, very ugly play by me. So I try to make my my little ward attacking that Bat Rider, but it actually turned around and attacked it. Actually turned myself around and right clicked it, so I cancel my ulti, breaks my channeling, but not a bit worry for us as Luna came in, and then it was just another 3 kills. Oh, we paid the price of Slark, but yeah, it's just totally our game now. And you can see that Faces Voice is free to jump in their jungle and having his own time farming. here. I think, yeah, I'm approaching enough money for my yeah, that's definitely enough for my Dagon there. Yeah, I preset the purchase of Dagon, so I just purchased the scroll there, and I'm going home to pick it up. Hopefully it gets me some kills. The anti-mage still struggling by, you know, split pushing, trying to give us pressure in terms of towers. But you see now we have Luna tipping in. And probably she's going to deny it. And there he goes, Axe DC'd. Probably because he just don't think there's a chance and just quits. So you can see it's not always as we believe. So you see now the other noob quits. That always noob people should play support. Because in a pretty average game, say this one, you can see the other team, they know how to play. Especially that anti-mage. But he, as an anti-mage in early game, he just really can't do much apart from playing aggressive against like whoever's laning against him. But you know, support there's a lot more you can do. So if you are really good, yeah, that the axe choose abandon to abandon. So in yeah, in early game, if you're playing support, there's a lot more you can do, and to just lower the rhythm in onto your side. Yeah, because that Ursa also quits, so easy kill by the face-safe voice. So there's probably not much I should do here, so we'll just quickly jump on to the next game, which will be another support game. Hopefully you can learn more about my supporting there. Yeah, see you next game. Probably jump on the stat sheet there. Oh yeah, you can see I bought back there because I just died from diving the fountain. So yeah, got 10 kills. Yeah. So I actually did achieve my holy shit from a few, you know, KS by the Dagon. Yeah, I think I was able to achieve a level 4 Dagon there. Yeah, level 4 Dagon. And 10 kills, 1 death and 8 assists. The best stats in the game. So thanks a lot for watching. Just see you next game. Hello, welcome back. This is just another game. I'll be playing support as well. This time I'll be picking Shadow Shaman. I hope you like this. And in the meantime, I'm gonna introduce more of my idea about the game as well. So hopefully you can learn that. Just hero picking stage. I think I dropped out. Yeah, my DC'd, but I'll reconnect soon. Yeah, hopefully the music doesn't annoy you. Yeah, just trying to put something before the game starts, so make it less boring. And yep, last game is about support. So yep, gonna close that window here. This game will be supporting as well. So same team, got the same mates. These games actually, the games I cast this time will be I'll play on the same date with this the same team I've got here, and see when can I connect back. Okay, so last game I've been talking about what are the requirements for a hero to become a good supporting hero, what may be the good thing about a support, that a player that makes a player a very good support. So sorry about my dodgy English again. This game I'm probably gonna show you a more macro understanding about the game, like what role a support should play. I'd like to use a metaphor here because yeah, if anyone plays basketball here, you will understand that basketball and Dota is actually very similar, because you both have five player playing different roles on each team. And say support, I would like to make it sound like the point guard. Actually, is the first one to touch the ball, so the first one to take any movement, any attempt in terms of ganking, pushing,
and putting up walls, so having, you know, creating chance for your late gamers, which are the forwards and the center, which is the main carry. The center is actually your last resort to get to the rim. Like, if the point guard can score, he'll just score himself. Like, if I'm playing support, if I can take down the enemy and take down the tower, I would have done that in early game, just like last game's Witch Doctor. But yep, if your team isn't that good, and in early game all the other teams was as good in early game, you always have to pass it in, maybe to forward, maybe to centers, you know, to gain you some to make it very late game, like close to the rim fights. That what we call it. And yeah, so it's not always the noob who plays a point guard, so also it's not always the noob who plays the support. So noob can play support because there's only the skills he needs to learn about it, that he can play decent. But if you want to master as a support, there's always probably even more things that you need to learn than a carry. And here I'm Shadow Shaman. I try to stack and pull this camp. The trick is just to stack to pull the creep camp out at about 53 seconds, and then pull them out like from 12 to 18 seconds for this camp, for the dire. And then there you can see my movement before is to purchase the sentry wards, because I've seen Brute Mother on top trying to pressure our lane. So in early game, like for the level 1 spider webs he have, there's only 2 webs that he can put. A sentry wall will just solve the problem. And the pulling, startable stacking, what's good about it is the moment while you were getting extra experience, the other team lose the whole creep wave of experience from that. Oh shit. Took a few damage from the camp and from the other team's range creep as well. Well, if this Brute Mother is playing good, he would have seen the sentry ward on me as well, but apparently he hasn't seen it. And we're going at him. Just put my sentry down there. And then get him shackled. Level 1 shackles give a long time of stun there. Well, we didn't call it stun, maybe disable there. But you do need to channel. So level 1, because there will be less people on the lane, not like a team fight, only 1 or 2, so you're not likely to be broken. So that's my option here. And level 2, I'll upgrade my lightning. It's called Ether Shock or something. And yep. And seeing from the last hit and denial sheet, we can see that our team's doing not bad, which is pretty averaged out. And then the Storm Spirit may be giving a lot of pressure for that Magnus, because due to the range advantage there. But as top, I know there's a sentry, so the Brute Mother won't be gaining pretty much advantage from harassing. So here I just come to, as I said in last game, find a little bit of my level here by getting the camps, because each odd number level is very important for any supports, because you can, you know, it's just very good upgrade for your burst damage here. Yeah, getting that last hit and denying that creep to prevent the lane being pushed out. Yeah, we're probably gonna kill that Brute Mother again. No, there was a creep wave. Remember in early game when you're trying to gank or trying to give pressure on lane, always mind that the creeps does a lot of damage, even if when you got something like a start shield, because you only got around 500-600 health there.
I find you.
Just gonna put another sentry down because he was out of range for the other one, the one I put down. See, that's what I mentioned about playing support. The player needs to be more cooperative, so willing to maybe sacrifice a little bit of gold for that sentries and, you know, wardings. But apparently those sentries paid me very well, because here you can see I got 2 assists here, got the extra experience from killing, and most importantly, it doesn't mean that the Brute Mother lost more than maybe 400 gold if he haven't been buying items. So that 200 gold I've spent definitely, you know, give me paid off our team better than I've spent on it. So even if I wasn't, because people say most time I buy wars or buy sentries or maybe buy smokers DC, it's not 100% that I can kill someone. But the thing is, with that 2 sentries or with any wars you place on the map, you always putting pressure on the other team and giving your own carries or yourself a kind of a very safe farming time, that you can spend less of your concentration in terms of checking the map than but you always have to check the map indeed, then, you know, spending your time on, you can just focus more on your last hits. And actually you see the wars are like $75, 75 gold each, and if you get 2 extra last hits, which is not that hard if you get enough wards, you'll get it back. And then even, like for the other team, say the sentries I put down there, it means that the Brute Mother won't be able to stay on this lane anymore, and he's losing a lot of experience as well as last hits. I'm pretty much sure that it's going to be more than 200, and we can see on the map that because of my sentry existence, or pretty much because of my existence, he has to switch to the bottom lane, leaving that alchemist feeling very unsafe on top lane versus us 2, because the PL actually went bot for the farm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, what I don't know, but during the game, but I learned here is that their troll waddle has been jungling a lot of gold. Oh yeah, that's bad position by this guy. I'm gonna shackle it, and that will be an easy kill. Because the Slug is actually a very good counter for any sort of strength hero. Because every time he attacks, he actually steals 2 of your main attributes, and 2 extra strength. 2 of the strength means like 38 health for 38 health from the hero, from the strength hero. So you might think you have more health than the intelligence and the agility heroes, but just each of these attacks hurts more than, you know, what they should have done for other heroes here. So when you're playing strengths, beware if they have Slug. Just see how quick we've killed that alchemist. So as a player, you probably can see you probably start off being a noob and then getting killed all the time and everything. Yeah, there's another kill. Very nice jumping by the Slug and the Ogre Magi. The only thing I have to do there is to do my Ether Shock. And here I got my mana boots already. See, I was able to stay on lane for a little while because that Slug went out ganking. But this game, just like last game, we've been completely dominant in early game. 5-0 at the moment. And as we've gathered early, as I'm level 6, we are just deciding to push this tower down. There's only one defending, and if the other team want to come over, they do have to pay a couple of TPs. Wow, just another easy kill there. But what's bad about this is that we've lost the creep wave, so my ward's gonna die very soon. But I wonder if the other team wants to jump in at us. Yeah, there he comes. But he just doesn't have enough damage there. And it's just feeding when you're trying to 1-on-3 and take off with it. Especially when you're just taking out a support. It's really not worth it. And my option will be just TPing home. We haven't really seen that Storm Spirit coming in to, you know,
Radiant's middle
try to
tower is
pick
under
us
attack.
off, but you know, it's just playing safe, and then I'm out of mana and health in both ways, so it's just the natural decision to fly back. Yeah, and here I decided there's enough farming for that Brute Mother since maybe 2 minutes into the game, so try to go for another pick on the Brute Mother. But then I saw Troll Warlord. I think this one is a lot better farm than Brute Mother. Maybe I should go mid to pressure the lane a little bit. And by the way, whenever you see any creep wave jumping into your tower range, you always want to get it, because your creep wave will be killing. Wow, that's very bad for Slark. His killing spree got ended. It's very important that someone goes for the experience, because experience levels in early games is probably more important than gold, because levels give you stronger skills, especially before level 7 or maybe level 9. And you always want to get the experience when they push into towers, else they get killed by the tower, and the tower take damage, and no one's getting the experience. That's why I choose actually to come in mid.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
has fallen.
I was attempting to kill that Troll Waller, but I got really unlucky here. I failed to trap him into my walls. Second, when I was about to shackle him near my serpent walls, I got bashed by that Spec Breaker
Radiant's middle
when he was
tower is
just
under
running
attack.
through. It was just pure accident there, or else the Troll Waller was definitely dead, because my Ether Shock has a really short CD. The thing I can do is after shackling, I can just do another Ether Shock and definitely secures the kill. But that Spirit Breaker is so annoying there. But we'll get it back. See, getting 2 towers, I already have like 1500 gold in 11 minutes into the game. That's like for support. I'm not very perfect in last hitting, but I didn't really get any safe lanes for a continuous long time, so 22 last hits only. We're looking at jumping into that mid lane. Yes, we will get it. Oh wait. Oh, there was a slow about that. They're probably not gonna catch anyone. I don't want to take any extra damage there.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
seems
attack.
like it's the right decision. Because there's Spirit Breaker, Storm Spirit on top lane. Oh yeah, but I do have to come back for the fight, because Slark was dead there. And I know that the Magnus got ulti. Yeah, there we go. See, my ulti is nearly ready here. But I got killed before I was able to release any ulti there. Oh, they're just playing so aggressive, those carries there. Yeah, that was just a bad fight by us, and then just after that fight, they got our advantage pretty much completely gone there, because their carries in pure good rhythm there. Yeah, they was only standing on 2 or one, maybe only 1 kill before on the Slark, but now they got 5 kills just from that fight. And all 3 of our non-carries and also our Slark was killed in that fight. Yeah, but Slark was able to get that one. And here I come in for the Brute Mother. I put down my sentry. Oh, sorry. That was a really ugly play, like a noob. That was a fair warding there, but yeah. He was not gonna run my way, but I saw Magnus on the map, so I know this is the certain kill. Yeah, nice push. So So yeah, continue my talking about the roles in this game. So in early game, support is the one that can do the most things. For carries, the only thing you can do is to farm well, maybe lane well. It's really little chance that you can kill anyone, say anti-mage. Most anti-mage will be playing safe lane, you won't be out-leveling the other team's hero a lot, and you probably only have one boots more than the other teams. That means you can land maybe a couple of extra right clicks on the other team, on the other hero, and that's laning against you. So it's very rare chance that you can kill anyone on lane, and you can't really lead the rhythm of the team and can't do any ganking. But for things like Shadow Shaman, Witch Doctor, as you can see in this game, we can gank a lot. And that Slug is pretty much doing a semi-carry job. So after he gets some farm and some levels, he starts ganking. But I said those semi-carry, they are kind of item dependent, but they are not as much as the carries. So they have pretty good skills that amplifies the damage. Say the Slug's got the passive that helps him deal the stats, and say he also got the his whatever skill that makes him his AoE there that helps him kill. Oh, see, I've heard that Magnus has been releasing the ulti there, so I know someone's getting killed here. See, that's how Blink Dagger works in this game. There's another thing I want to talk about here is suppose you need to use your money wisely, because especially later games, you pretty much don't get any farm. Your only goal comes from your killings and team fights and pushing towers mostly. So you need to make the most of your money you have there. Why I choose Blink Dagger is that I'm the best one to initiate in this game, because apart from that Blink, oh, it was a fail blink. Apart from that Blink Dagger by the Magnus, we don't really have a really far ranged stun, because it's either me or in terms of ganking, is either me or the Ogre Magi who should really jump on anyone first, like to stun them, not like using Magnus ulti every time we gank, because it's got a long CV there. So you need to know your role in the game. So in terms of team farming ganking, I'm the initiator here, and I do a lot of damage by, you know, yeah, and there's dust. See,
Radiant's top tower.
he's doing a the Ogre Magi is doing a great job here in terms of buying dust. So I got to save my sentry. So that's a good thing about voice chat, that I don't put the sentry down while he already has his dust used. It's good
Radiant's
cooperation
top tower
there.
is under attack.
Teamwork, and then yep, we're just protecting Ogre Magi who didn't have any mana left to put up wards in their jungle. That's about the vision control or the map control that makes the jungle unsafe for them. See, we've already got 3 wards up, well, none of them by me, very big shame, but yeah, that's good enough for the team, so I'm not very worried there. Yep, I like to use the term that I was worrying about some of the other team's hero, because as a support I need to make sure that, you know, I'm in control of the game. Say I know how well farmed the other team's heroes are, and I need to know whether we got better farm or the other team's carry got better farm. And because, as like in the last game for that Ursa who's been in jungle, or this game in the early stage when the Trollwallow's in the jungle, we never know how much gold he has, how much like how well he's been farmed or been babysitted. So it's those little, you know, intellectual things that you need to learn to, you know which one you should gank, which one's a priority. For last game, that Ursa was a priority in some stage, and that well farmed anti-mage maybe. And for this game, apparently it's gonna be the Troll Warlord. But now I'm no longer worried, as we've killed the troll a couple of times already, and then our Phantom Lancer has been in very good condition of farming. And he's probably got Radiance already, or he's approaching that very soon. So I found there's another 2,000 gold in my pocket. Yep, I've checked out there from our vision. I'm checking out what item that Troll is going. Apparently he's probably going for something like a Sanji and Yasha, but that doesn't mean he can turn over the game, because you need something like a BKB to be able to survive so many stuns. And there's also Magnus ulti, which is, goes through BKB. So there I go, I got in regeneration rune. It's easy to think that the other team don't have any counter invis. I was thinking to jump on that one because I got my Hex, I got Blink, but yeah, that Blink was just a little bit short. If I blink and I got my level 1 shackle, that will mean like 6 seconds stun, and there's the follow up by the Ogre Magi and our Magnus as well, which both got pretty good damage, nuke or AoE or stun. Yeah, we can definitely kill that, but yeah, with just imagination there, very ideal thinking. But it's good that when you trying to gank someone, you have idea about what skill you're gonna cast and what kind of control or micromanage you need to do in order to achieve that kill, be successful and convert. Yeah, I saved my ulti there, as I'm pretty sure that tower's gonna drop very fast. So here, very annoying stuff there. Disabled me from blinking. So yep. So as a support, you always have to consider the overall situation of the game. Here we found out the other team's been turtling, so I said we can rush. It'll be very safe if I pop my ulti, but I think we have enough damage here, so I'm just gonna save that for our pushing, which follows up. We got a lot of disable and stuns here. Just from me, it was a lot already. See, so we were able to take that down without taking too much damage. And Slark got that.
Immortality.
Gives yourself the immortal. We're still in acceptable condition. Well, with our leading condition, yeah, with our situation here, we got Radiance on the Phantom Lancer. I think we got some pretty good items on the Flock as well. Yeah, with the Mjolnir, and as well as the shield he just got. Means he got 2 lives. Just going for the tower straight. And you see, that was what I was thinking. So I can do very good initiation there. But I choose to back off because if I shackle, it's gonna immediately attract some stuns onto me, and probably I'll just get killed easily there. And now I can do my shackle freely because the other team pretty much just backed off. And it was an early GG as well. See, as a support, you can, noob can play support, pro guys can play support, but here what I want to be here as a support is I want to be a winner, not just a pro. What makes you a winner is not like you can control this hero very well, you can cast this, that's the basics that makes you a pro. It's all the decisions and the positioning, the movement you have in early games that helps you, accumulate these little advantage and convert them, like from those quantified advantage to those qualified advantage. Like from quantity to quality. So from advantage to wins. So these decisions I've made, these positions I've done, like, see, what is called a pro move I would define. It's, you know, I do a good initiation, I shackle the right at the right time and release my ulti at the correct position. A noob move is apparently like what I've done on top, release my ulti when I can't shackle anyone and kill it. That's like completely waste. So that's kind of a noob move, but I've definitely had more pro move in these two games. And then there's the winner's move. What makes you a winner is like decisions that you made that turn over the situation, like what I've done last game with the witch doctor, the decision to TP top, which means the lanes they're gonna dominate with Bat Rider and the axe will be completely turned over by my existence. We can see 5 kills in the early game just on that top lane. So that's what makes you a winner. And you know, from those winner decisions, yeah, this game's still abandoned, so it's gonna finish any time. So from the winner decisions, I can give myself better items, give the teams a better situation, and keep that advantage. As a lot of time you see, oh, my team's got a lot of advantage in early games, but why do we lose? Is the decisions you made that's wrong. You didn't push the right moment you want to push, and you haven't done enough ganking when you're supposed to gank, and the other team's carry just was able to, you know, get enough gold for their core items and then turn over the game. But here we're just not giving the other teams a chance, because here when I got my blink dagger, no one can farm on the lane freely. I can jump on anyone easily. Second, we've pushed the moment we need to, the moment we can, and we've rushed. So there's no way the other teams can turn over the game. That's all the winner moves I want to talk about. So more winner games coming up next. So thank you for joining Dr. Tomato. I'll see you in the next game, just in a short time. Yeah, we can see from the results here, I got 6 kills and 10 assists. Not very bad, and only 1 death here. So very acceptable result as a support, and hope you've third replay on a cast for this time is the last one as well. So this time I'll be playing Windrunner. So here's me. So it's a bit choppy as people are selecting their heroes. We can see at the start of the game I'm also gonna do sort of the first person commentary here. So I'm just telling you guys what I'm thinking through the game. So at the start I'll see the other teams and my teams line up and judge what we are good at. You're gonna see Viper on mid lane for us, and maybe it's gonna be one of the range hero, or maybe Timber Soul instead soloing against it. That means our Viper has the range advantage if he does. And looking at like the disruptor is gonna be babysitting Luna on board. So that's what I'm thinking at the start of the game. Who am I laning against with? And as Windrunner, most of the time you go offline, because you got the wind run skill. That's what I'm upgrading first, just for the extra run. And if ever you want to go aggressive, that skill is actually very helpful, because when you get close to the enemy, it slows your enemy down by I think about 30%. Oh yeah, but only 8% at the start, but it still helps you get a few more right clicks on them, because it gives you faster movement speed and slows the other team's hero, so actually helps a lot.
The battle begins.
And yep, Windrunner is actually my favorite hero in Dota. Not only because it's good looking, also because it's very good skills, very straightforward, and not really straightforward, but you know, very obvious. You're gonna know that, well, power shot is just for the AoE damage that can push the lane and damage the other team's hero. Shackle shot is just a very good stun, very good control, and then wind run just help you escape and slow the other team as well. And you don't take any physical damage while you are on your wind run. And the focus fire just means you can take down towers fast, and if you have any late game items such as say Desolator, it will do health damage to the other team's hero as well. So it's like the thing you need to consider is, as a support, which support has your advantage on each area. Like say Windrunner, his weakness is like her stun isn't that stable as the one we see from Vengeful Spirit or Crystal Maiden, but it's sort of a similar stableness in terms of stableness comparing to Witch Doctor, which you do need a good position to land it properly. Also just be a mini stun, but that mini stun a lot of time helps. We'll be seeing that in this game as well. And yep, we're laning against Luna and Disruptor as I expected, and we can see that our Undying has been doing a lot of harassment using his decay. And yep, we're not looking at killing the other team in very early levels before my shackle and my power shots damage starts to be, you know, starts to hurt. Looks like that Disruptor has been playing a little bit more aggressive than us. You see our health isn't full, that's all from the right click by the Disruptor. And now Lifestealer actually came out late in this game, so he was sort of early abandoned, and therefore he lost all the starting gold, so he has to run back and forth from the jungle to home because he didn't have money for any regen or start shield that helps him farm. So bad early game for him, but it doesn't mean 100 extra gold for the rest of us. Just gonna trade some health there. Wasn't gonna use my wind run there because I know it's just gonna be wasting mana. They're not gonna chase, and I know they're probably only level 2, so it's not gonna be many skills that can really kill me. That's like what I talked about when you know, oh here I came here to buy a boost and find out Undying's dying, so I didn't upgrade Shackle on level 2, so I wasn't able to help there. So very bad start for us, and very good start you can see for the Luna. I believe he's been getting a lot of last hits. Yeah, 9 last hits, not bad for 3 minutes. As it's been like all 4 of us on lane, and then we can see from the map that Undying is going top. He's finding that pressuring the top lane, which has only 2 melee heroes, a lot easier than us staying on bot and trying to do nothing, and maybe trying to just last hit each other. So it leaves myself on the bottom lane, which I should be safe though, but it does give me a lot of disadvantage in terms of laning because you know, 2 heroes always stronger than 1. Yep, that throw is we call it Disruptor. That Disruptor is really a good player. He knows that when I'm alone here, he can just push me out of the lane and out of the experience range, and just let Luna deny a lot. And see that Luna with the Luna's blessing was able to outlast hit me really easily. So it does give me a lot of pressure here just by myself. But as I've got my boost, I got wind run, and I stayed underneath the tower, so they're gonna take risks of damage from the tower. See that Disruptor doing a lot of denies as well, so just to prevent me from getting enough experience. So how do I, you know, find a way out from here? Do I just leave the lane and leave the little bit of experience that's been pushed into near my tower? Probably I shouldn't, because level 3 Windrunner doesn't do much damage, or doesn't, you know, stun the opponents long enough to, you know, initiate a good kill there. So I just decided to stay on bottom lane and get the fortunate experience I could really get when they pushed the creep wave into the tower. So here I'm level 4 approaching level 5. I'm pretty satisfied here, but we can see just a lot of kills from on the top lane. But our mid lane also got killed. It was kind of a trade, 1 for 3, not bad for us, because we were standing on 2-0 I think before. And taking into account that our life stealer is free farming in the jungle, though without much regen, and without much a lot of items. How that disruptor plays just puts a lot of pressure on me using his thunder strike all the time when he got CD and when he sees me. So it does mean I dare not go on lane anymore, because one more thunder strike plus that loosen beam will kill me. So I just try to use up as much mana as I have and then just run home. And that was actually trying to push out the lane as well, because if the lane comes into tower range, as we can see now, the creeps will just die without me having the experience there. And I was able to get 1 tranquil boost, as I know that the other team is harassing on me a lot. Oh, what's happening on top lane here is another trade, but yeah, certainly we got better off here. But we can see from the last hit and denies that Luna has been standing on top 7 minutes and he got 35 last hits. I could have really guessed that, because I can know that all the disruptor is doing is to deny as much as he can, and yeah, just try to power shot, get some creep money, and also harassing. Yeah, bot lane seems pretty screwed up. Not really screwed up, as at least I got some levels here. So level 5, but you know, it's only neck to neck with that disruptor. So it means I got denied a lot, and I missed a lot of experience. Yeah, I can only dare farming with that power shot, because I know there's the glimpse and the trap by the disruptor that can really stop me from running away. And here when I see it's that 8 minutes point when there's might be a ruin, I just go down the river and found out there's actually a double damage ruin. Very lucky for me. And didn't give that to Viper, because I'm pretty sure we can get something out of this Centaur War Runner if he wasn't careful. Didn't know if his teammate type missed there, but the only thing I have to do is do right clicks here. And yeah, probably I don't even need that power shot, but yeah, it's kind of a KS maybe. Yeah, that actually puts the bottom 2 in pretty embarrassing situation for amongst the team, because they didn't type miss. The mid lane actually died. It wasn't really their solo hero, but yeah, actually it was ganked by me. So I was able to find a little bit of rhythm, positive rhythm